Welcome back to Branson, Missouri, the American Cornhole Organization. Final major of the season due to circumstances recently back under our control. We now join our regularly scheduled major well in progress. And oddly enough, when everything, the bed, these two were playing. And now it was a match that found Kim Jackson bounced into the loser's bracket. She fought her way back through, and now she battles Kennedy Meineke, who is sitting in the queen's seat for the women's final. We're glad to have you back, Finn the Loudmouth for the ACO, and Philip Barnett, the Mississippi Ninja. And I tell you, the juniors final is going on right now. I believe that is Spencer Garner and Bryce Jefferson.
Yep.
And that is a rematch, actually, because Bryce put Spencer in the loser's bracket. So they're now moving into the second game of that double dip, and Bryce is holding a 10-7 lead after Spencer took him down 21-19 in the first match. The seniors final will follow this final, Phil. So
absolutely,
we'll hold our own the best we can to get these final matches to you. 72 hours ago, there was 3 inches of water in this room, and you're not going to believe this. It may or may not have affected the internet connection, and now we've got it stabilized and sustained. So
I'm pretty sure it affected the internet connection.
Yeah,
but
look, we're going to share a photo and some video of this with you, probably on the taco, so you can see what this room looked like just 3 days ago. And it is something else. There's a car show going on in the room we were in yesterday. The lawyers, I think, are gone, but I'm not sure who's upstairs now. So the Branson Convention Center has been rocking and rolling, and right now we see the first bag out of the right paw of Kim Jackson, whose heart rate, she said in the last match, got up to 160.
Wow.
She said her resting heart rate's about 61, but when she plays, it gets up there.
That's
her
crazy.
Watch will actually turn red. I asked her if maybe we could power the entire system off of her heart rate, which for a few minutes we probably could have.
Does her heart rate have internet? That's what we were looking for.
Well, exactly right. If she could cook up and hook up a direct hardwired line to it, we might be in business. Have been in business a little bit sooner than we are. But Kennedy Meineke's been on a roll. Kim has been on a roll this season. It has been a big battle of them, but Josephina Ernstberger and a couple of others who have really dominated the women's division this season.
Well, one thing about it, these two women have been battling all over the freaking country.
Everywhere.
Because they do not want the other one to win another one. And so they are just, and they're friends, don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah.
But the competitiveness in these ladies, there is some fire in these two ladies right here for sure.
Yep.
Because they don't want anybody to win. They show up everywhere, which is okay. That's what we like.
It doesn't have to be me, but it's not going to be you.
That's right. That's right. That's funny because they both have multiple wins this year.
Yeah. I was looking back. I at, well, I would say a spreadsheet, but I like to refer to it as my brain.
And Kim is struggling right now, man. She's got one off the back right now.
Kennedy picked up her first one at the OCC Roadhouse, if you remember, way back in September, and it was just a couple weeks later that the Legends major in Texas that Kim picked hers up. Then, then it was Kim, Kennedy, Kim, Josephina, Kennedy, Kim, Kelsey, Kim, Denise, Sewell. There's the first new name.
Man, she just popped out of nowhere,
didn't
she?
Then McKenna Kopp, Ashley Irvin, Kennedy, Josephina, Kennedy, Kelly Naylor.
Yeah, I remember Kelly.
Maggie Geiger, McKenna, Kim, Kelsey, Kim, Kennedy, Kim, Maggie, Kelsey, McKenna. Wow. And Kelsey, Kim, Kennedy, Kim. So that's where
if I caught all that right, I think Kennedy, Kim, and Kelsey are the three that are maxed out total.
I believe you are correct.
And so we will have a player of the season playoff at the Worlds with these three ladies, and it's going to be a battle.
In Tulsa, yes.
Yes.
Indeed. Kennedy holds a 7-2 lead here on center court. We are in the ballroom portion of the Branson Convention Center.
Kim is off a little bit, I think. She's not throwing her best. You got a lot of co-ed action going on in this building.
Yeah, I saw some of that getting fired up, and we're going to cover some of that for you as well a little bit later on once we get through the women's and the senior final here. Let me see if, speaking of the juniors final, let me see if I can get you an update.
I could help out.
Let's see. Actually, you know what? I'll go back over on this pad here, and we will put it up there so it'll be easy for everybody to see on this end. Let's see there. So, again, Spencer Garner beat Bryce Jefferson in game one in a double dip scenario, 21-9. Bryce is up 10-9 now.
What a game we got going over there.
Number 2 happening over on court, I think that's court 26. Boy, and Kennedy has jumped out all over.
Kim is struggling, man. She got the first 2 points of this game, and she has been all over the map with her bags. And, it is what it is. I can only call it like I see it, right?
Yep. Nobody would expect anything less. And
especially from me.
If you're following along on the stream, you can look across the top, and you can see our winners in the different divisions, including tier play. We had some I think we ended on the best game we saw in center court all day.
Oh, it was an awesome game,
night.
Was it not?
And Sebastian Barger took down his 3rd singles title in a row. So Chicago, then Camp Margaritaville, then here in Branson. So congratulations to him. Mike Smith took Tier 2. Brandon Ware took Tier 3. Philip Adam took Tier 4. And Shannon Roberts, how about her, taking Tier 5?
Good for Shannon.
Nicely done. Going to take a little time out here. As Kennedy wants to go down and take a look. And into the crisscross applesauce position goes Kim Dice, Jackson. Alex McDonald and Justin Lang take the doubles down yesterday. Terry and Jackie Amos take Tier 2. Neil and Haley Sullivan, who I see over there playing co-ed right now, took Tier 3. Corey Lamb and Dawson Cotter take Tier 4. And Chris Truitt and Jordan Shaw, congratulations on taking home the hardwood for Tier 5 in doubles. Again, all that scrolling off and on across the top of the screen, where you will also see our Season 20 bag partners. Brothers Bag Company is here today. Was here all day yesterday as well, as the score gets updated here. And that was a 10-9. It's going to put another point in the pocket of Kennedy Meineke.
You know, you were talking about that last match last night. We had Riley Brewster and Sebastian Barger playing. Let me tell you something. There was some shot making going on in that game. You know what? I would love to watch them play again today. I'm not kidding. It was so entertaining and such good shots.
It might be fun even for us, because you and I are looking at it live and trying to commentate on it. It might be nice just to go back and watch it and not have to say anything, and just to see how brilliant we were when we were doing it live.
Well, they made it easy. Hey, the shots were so good. They made it easy to call, you know.
Boy, you think about it, too. We saw some games. We saw some good shot making. Yeah. We didn't see really a whole ton of great games.
No.
But the way doubles ended on that airmail from Justin Lang.
Oh, yeah.
And then the way that Sebastian came back and just put the pedal to the metal in singles. We ended both divisions on a really, really high note.
I agree with that, too. And if you didn't catch it on the live, go back and watch, because that last game, actually the doubles game and the singles game were really two really good games. And these are uncharacteristic for both women right there. It looks like it may be a 6-on-6.
Yeah, Kim's going to.
Well, she'll tell me here in just a second. I'm glad you got the scoreboard right closer to my chair. It's 8-on-4. Wow. 15-2 is our score, Finn. Wow.
I think your sound.
I'm sorry.
Might be buzzing.
I thought I turned it down,
bleeding
man.
Over a little bit.
There we go.
That's
Perfect.
Right.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. I couldn't figure out. I kept thinking, the voices in my head really starting to talk to me while I'm working.
You can go to sleep and hear my voice, man.
I'm Randy Orton.
Some lady, some guy's wife told me, "Oh yeah, I know you. I go to bed sometimes at night and hear your voice."
Oh wow.
She was talking about her husband watching Cornell. Come on, man.
Okay. All right. I guess that's better than going to bed and seeing my face.
Absolutely. That's what I said too. I came back with that. So what?
I'm not quite sure what. What's going on?
Did she go change shoes?
I'll be honest, we've seen her do it.
Yeah, we've seen her do it.
I don't know.
She got something to maybe some swing oil, as they like to call it in the CBC land.
Some hoots are going on here. Spencer Garner now up 20-12 in game 2.
Wow.
Did he just finish it off?
Let me tell you something. Spencer Garner wins that. That's a huge win for Spencer Garner. He hasn't been playing a whole lot. You know, he's got a lot going on. He's working now. He's got a girlfriend. He hasn't been playing a lot, man, but I would love to see him finish it off. I'm not going to lie. Such a good kid from that Mitchell family, too, you know.
I'll tell you, too, there's some big names in here. Karsten Morris, Noah Dennis.
Yeah.
Wiley Chambers was in there. Our buddy Amari Scott.
Yeah.
There's a cool little feature that was shot and produced by Kim Dice
Absolutely.
Jackson, as a matter of fact. I'm still getting used to calling her Kim Jackson.
Yeah.
That we featured on the Facebook page. You can check that out.
She's not a happy camper right now, though.
No.
I can see their facial reaction and stuff. Spencer Garner takes down Juniors.
How about that? The double dip happens.
Wow.
Maybe with that prize money, you can go get a haircut.
Yeah. That ain't happening. Them kids like that hair like that.
Oh, the whole family is here
Absolutely.
to witness that victory. So congratulations again. Spencer Garner pulls off the double dip in Juniors as we continue here in the women's final. Again, Kennedy has to be beaten twice. She holds the queen seat. And then a little bit later on in the seniors final, it's going to be, I believe, your pick,
Michael Hoaxing and Scott Beck.
And Scotty Beck, Scott-O-Matic.
I think Hoaxing comes in the king seat.
Yes, he does.
And we were talking about Hoaxing, Scott and I, and he says Hoaxing has had his number the last few times.
Yeah.
Maybe he can turn it around right here on center court. Good job, Spencer Garner. See him walking over there. Man, you know what? When you don't have a win like that in a while, and it's been a while since Spencer won. Kim goes up, and nice shot. Picks up a couple points with that, too.
Yeah, that's really cleaned house right there.
Look at
She said, where's that been hiding? A 12 on 10.
Look, it came out of that cup, dadgummit.
That's right. That's right. I'm kind of curious what she's found in that cup.
But when I was getting back, you don't win in a while, and then you finally come back and you break. When I won in Fort Smith, I didn't think I would ever win another one. I'm serious.
Well,
I mean,
that if you get to that point, because you start to see so many other good players.
Yeah, I'm telling
roll
you.
up around you, and you think,
Oh
God,
my
I got to beat them.
And they're getting better and better too.
Yeah, no question. No question.
So I know how he feels.
Well, Kim has got her work cut out for her here if she plans to pull off.
Well, I don't know what she got in that cup.
The victory.
But when she started drinking out of that cup, she hadn't been missing. So I need some of that.
I'm starting to wonder maybe she picked up your cup.
No, I missed with my cup.
All right, Kennedy taking a look at that. Is she got she got 2 bags left, so.
She throws so hard, and that bag's sitting on those sticky bags too. Oh, now is she gonna go up and try to get this? And she shrugged her shoulders like, okay, I'm gonna try to get this one.
I think she is. Going up hard.
Oh, but nothing, no harm, no foul. She's gonna give up 2 points there. That was a little bit long.
A 9 on 7. So Spencer, how about that? And he beat him 21-9 and 21-12.
Yeah, man, he kind of.
He was not messing around.
I'm sure Mr. Bryce Jefferson is not in a very good mood right now, for sure.
Not. I would not want to be his hat right now.
No, absolutely not. (15-6) our score here on center court. Kennedy's got another one out of play. Kim, she got some gum too, I think, when she went over there.
Yeah.
She did not have that when she started.
A new piece.
Yep.
Oh, look at that.
It just held up on her.
Looks like it's, of all the bags sitting there, it's the one ready to go.
And it might just fall if she hits the board, too.
Yeah, Kennedy's got one.
Ooh, she threw that really high.
Yeah, it did hold, though. So it looks like she's got
8 on 4.
2 under, yep. 4 up top.
And the comeback is on.
There it is. 15-10 live from center court here in the grand ballroom of the Branson Convention Center today. A huge car show going on in the room we were in yesterday and last night. And thanks to the entire cast and crew who helped us get everything out of one room and into the other so we'd be ready to rock and roll this morning.
I saw tons of people helping.
Man.
So, man, thank you so much. Thank you.
Too many people to name. Everybody kind of grabbed a piece and moved it from point A to point B, and here we are. Unfortunately, with internet issues caused by the flooding situation here, we had to reset all the cameras and do it twice this morning. So it's been quite the yeoman's effort. Heinerman has done a great job of getting us back and rolling.
Let me go over and pat him on the back. He has done a good job.
Yeah, you might let him cool off a little
No,
bit.
he's okay. Look, he's smiling.
He's been talking to Christoph this entire time.
Nice bag.
Yep, clean up.
2 more points. 15 to 12. It was 15 to nothing. It was 15 to 2 actually, as Kim got the first 2. Now it's going to be 15 to 12. Slower
stride.
Yeah,
faster
absolutely.
Pace. I was just getting ready to say the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
We were laughing too. I told her, I said, we always talk about the fact that if we're ever reincarnated, we don't want to come back as a piece of your gum.
That's right. No lie.
But we do know it's going to heaven, cause
because he's chewing the hell out of it, that's for sure. Hey, nice women's field in here today, too, man.
Yeah.
I mean, there's good players.
Very strong.
There's a girl named, they called JoJo over there that everybody's been talking about. She didn't make it all the way to here, but I'm going to tell you what, she knocked some good players out, I think. So Lisa Hill. Lisa Hill is a girl that I say is going to win a major someday.
Yeah.
No lie. She is so solid.
Well, her game just continues to get exponentially better.
Yeah.
You know, Josephine Ernsberger started out like a house of fire.
Yeah.
And she's been showing up a lot of places.
Kind of quiet,
cooled
though,
off
huh?
a little bit.
Kind of quiet.
Always got that big smile on her face, so she's still doing it for the right reasons. And
Yeah.
having a good time. Double 4-bagger there. Nicely done. That keeps the score 15 to 12.
When I went through all that struggling, man, I said, man, I just wanted to quit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what, man, this is fun to me. Why do I want to worry about it?
Yeah.
So, not quitting.
Well, that's, it goes kind of back to, the worst day of golf is better than the best day
you're
of
right.
work. The worst day of cornhole
That's right.
better than the best day at work.
I agree with that. And then I get to come over here and sit by you and do this and watch cornhole, man. It don't get any better than this,
It never gets
man.
any better than that.
No.
People are lining up to pay money to sit where you're sitting.
I know. Especially them them old time rock and rollers, man.
Oh, yeah. One right after the other. They say, Philip, how did you get so lucky?
Man, that's what I say. I tell people that all the time. There's another bag out of play, and this could be a 1-point game if Kim can finish it off. Crowds gathered around watching these finals. Love it. Thought a lot of people would be going home. We do have a nice crowd in here today.
Well, and everything kind of flip-flopped with the schedule, doubles and singles being yesterday. I know that interfered with some folks' work schedule, so we had a couple of people that couldn't make it, but I think we held on to it.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot.
Nice cut around there and kind of rolled back in there around the 1 o'clock position for the wash. It's funny, their bags are kind of similar, too, even with almost
Look, I can see.
A cow print.
Kim was throwing some earlier that had her name on the top of them, and she went and got a different set. They were easy to see, too. 15 to 12 remains our scores. Kennedy staved off those 2 points with that nice
cut around.
To left bag.
I'm beginning to wonder if maybe there's a little tent set up that you and I don't know about, where right before everybody goes on to center court, they say, do you have any bags that look just like the other players' bags that we can take out there?
I agree. We want to make sure that we confuse these two old dudes.
F with Finn and Phil.
The F's, baby.
Kennedy's looking off for a little bit of advice.
I don't know who she's looking at.
I don't either.
I don't see Sebastian. Yeah, I do see him.
Yeah.
I thought maybe a slick side, not so hard right there, would have been a good bag.
She wasn't crazy about that one. Kim comes up and just stacks it up. She didn't seem happy with that either. She gave herself the crazy horns.
To keep eye on her, man.
I don't know.
If y'all got any sharp objects, so get them up, put them up.
She's going back to.
Look, I need to fill that cup up a little bit more.
I don't know what's going on back. I mean, that's the brothers' bag setup over there.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't imagine they've got anything special for her there.
Nice dude. You know that dude, the brothers dude, told me.
Yeah.
He had a stroke. Had a stroke here not long ago.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, he was talking with him last night. But man, he got it in time. Man, he's back to normal. Man, that's good stuff, man.
Well, good for him.
Somebody was looking out for him.
Not always the case.
I don't know if he wanted me to tell that, but if I guess when you're talking to me, you're subject to get it told here.
When you're When you're blessed, you're blessed.
Yep,
There's no
you're
reason
right.
not to tell people.
That's right, buddy.
So another wash there. Keeps the lead at 15 on 12. Seems like we've been sitting on this one for a minute. Kennedy right up the middle.
Both of them.
Slow side down, yep.
Oh, we got somebody pulling the Fergie over there, you see?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that Coop? I think it might be.
A little chase action going on right here, fam.
Yep, she's going to step way out.
She moved it. Nice bag.
Oh, and Kim helped her out tremendously there.
And these girls know each other's game inside and out. So,
well, I said it's kind of funny because when the internet gave up on us, it was these two playing in the first round.
Oh,
game.
yeah.
And it was very much a battle like this until it wasn't. So I think it's kind of funny that we picked back up in this exact same matchup. Because I even said to Kim, because she was looking at her watch, she said, my heart rate got up around 160. And I said, now you got to go work your way back through the bracket to get to the rematch. She goes, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah,
and
she did it.
Hoaxang and Beck waiting for the seniors final coming up.
I see Mr. Beck sitting over there.
Congratulations again, Spencer Garner. Took down
Way
Bryce
to go,
Jefferson.
Spencer. I took down Scott Mitchell this morning. It's all that mattered to me. Anytime I can get a Mitchell, Zach Mitchell's been a thorn in my side for the last month. If I can get his his dad, I'm a happy guy.
Very good.
So,
well, we had a couple of folks that we met at the Treehouse Bar that came in here, and while everything was down, we had a moment, and I partnered up with one of them. The other one partnered up with the cornhole dude, Frank Ears.
Yeah.
Guess who won?
You did?
Yeah.
Come on, Ben.
Yeah. How about that?
Nice shot. Nice shot.
Against him, yeah. Double tens,
Yep.
washing tens. And the slugfest continues
Yeah,
here
love
on
it.
center court.
Love it.
All of this, of course, in service to the World Championships of ACO Cornhole. Be happening the final full week of July in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Got the big Shields Tulsa toss going on Championship Saturday. Open to all locals who want to come out and test their skills in the tournament there.
Man, I'm looking forward. Why does it got to be 2 months out, Finn?
I know. Well, it'll be here, like I said, before you know it.
I know it. I mean, come on. I mean, got to wait 2 months to get to the Worlds.
Well, we got Punta Gorda in between there.
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna try to make it.
That'll hold us over. Yeah, I got to get into the Speedo shape.
I really,
I promised everybody.
I have a granddaughter lives down in the Tampa area, so I think I may just drive out.
There you go.
On Sunday and spend a few days there, and then go down to Punta. As long as I had to play that dadgum little drummer boy thing.
Well, the good news for me is I can just go soak it all in. I won't be playing in anything.
She
set that up and only gave up
2 points.
That's right there,
15-14.
I thought maybe she might.
I think she's feeling a little pressure right now.
Yeah, I thought she might cut a little bit left or right to get around that and at least get the wash, but that'll cost her a couple. So, 15 on 14.
That pool's really nice at that place. That 4 points, Sheraton, 4 points. Yeah, whole area is really nice, actually.
Now I want to see that Twisted Fork where they have the
that's the coolest
Thursday
place.
night set up. $20,000 on the line over the course of those 3 days as well. So if you have an opportunity to be part of that Gulf Coast Classic, check it out at AmericanCornhole.com. I'm sure there's still opportunities to register and get in there.
Like I said, I don't know what Kim's got in that cup, but ever since she got in that cup, she hadn't had any bags hardly out of play.
No, and Kennedy has been missing to the left almost every frame now in some form or fashion.
Kim's got a lot going on with that head and those hands and that body language. Oh, and I thought she'd cut around there. This could be slick side, man. She might pick up a chance to pick up 4 here.
Came in hot.
Oh, missed it. And then that's an opportunity. Got away, and she knows it.
Kennedy's got to get it in here, though, for the wash. And she
took Kim's. And we got a lead change, man.
Yeah, we do.
15-2 is our score.
Yeah, it gives way to 10 on the frame. And 16-15.
14-point run by Kim ever since she got that cup.
Maybe it's Folgers.
Probably.
Think?
Oh, I'm going to have to ask. What do you think Kim listens to?
Nobody.
You don't think she does?
Oh, you're talking about in general or music?
No, on your
okay.
music, man. You know how I like to do that.
We need to get Spencer.
I think she's
over
a
here to
Taylor.
talk to you.
Yeah. I think she's a Taylor Swift.
You think?
Yeah.
She's a Swiftie. Nice clean up there.
I heard her giving her kid advice this morning. You know, he played juniors, man. It was nice to sit there and listen to her. You know, she was all so positive with him.
Well, you know, we're starting to see a lot more of that.
Yeah.
A lot more of the younger generation come. I mean, you're starting to see a full family tree now.
Oh, yeah.
Out here pitching and much younger age and getting advice from all generations. What is that?
That's a wash. She's okay with that.
Yeah, but
she didn't want to. She was on Temptation Island right there, but we do need to get Spencer over here.
that looked a little dangerous there. It was hugging that left rail.
Yeah, it was. She wouldn't go anywhere near that hole where Kim's bag was hanging out.
She's texting or switching up her music, too. I'm not sure which.
I don't know what she listens at. She's got to be rap.
Who, Kennedy?
Yeah, got to be.
I'm going to say country.
Got to be rap, man.
I'm going to say country.
It's something. Kim seems like she's throwing the bag harder, too. That's why it's staying so straight. You know, boards could have been sticky earlier. She's kicking. That's a nice block.
So have you been out and pitched on these?
I have not today. I haven't pitched on center court today.
The tacky nature. Oh, nice.
That was on a line, was it
zip
not?
line right there. Up
Wow, we got women's air show going on. Here we go.
Try it again.
Boom, there we go.
Done for the wash right there. How about that?
How about that? You know I love that, man.
Bang,
you
bang,
know that?
bang. Love it. Yeah, we haven't seen much of that this weekend. So
women pilots on the board right there, baby.
That's no Amelia Earhart. We saw all of
Yeah.
them. We know exactly where they were. I got to work up some more current references, I think.
Yeah, really. Trying to get Charlene's attention over here. And Kim throws one out of play. Kennedy immediately follows right behind it.
And I think Kennedy is supposed to be in co-ed right now, so her bracket is probably sitting around tick-tocking.
Yep, so, just hold it up.
She wants to finish this off in one if she can.
Oh, and that got away from her a little bit.
Yep. That certainly helps Kennedy's cause right there if she can run through, pick up a couple.
Yeah. Oh, and that's a bad bag, Finn. And she is fuming after that bag, man. You can see the steam coming off that head.
Kim's got one under.
Oh, and Kim left the opportunity again, and she got a little steam coming off her too.
Yeah, if she can run this through, she can pick up two.
Yeah. Much needed to, because you've been stuck on that for a while. Slick side, and they hold up, and she gives up too. Are you kidding me? It didn't take Kim long to grab those first two bags as she got down there.
Kennedy's walking down there like she wants to have a word or two with her bags.
What the heck, man?
Yeah. You and I are going to be having a meeting after this match.
I have a little salute for mine when they do that.
Oh, I'll bet. Who was it, Sebastian, who always gives the thumbs up to his bad bags?
Yeah, he gives that, yeah. Look at
All right, she leaves the door open there. This is where watch her watch, see if it starts turning red. This is where the heart rate gets up there. Kennedy very calmly runs it right up the middle. Kim dials back in.
Kim's action makes me think she might be a little nervous. Just watching her, taking deep breaths,
Well, I'll tell you, no, she said that. She goes, that explains the breathing. She said, my heart rate explains my breathing, and I never noticed the breathing until she said something and until you just said something.
Well, I just noticed it, right? And, look, she's already put 12 in for Kennedy. Didn't need to, though. You could change it to 10 real quick. And Kennedy, that's two opportunities. Kennedy had a chance to get four, and two there. That's the game, Yeah.
That would have been it, and she knows it.
Yeah.
But as we discussed yesterday and time again, you got to have that short memory, because if you let that eat at you, you will be done.
You're exactly right.
see Pokes hang there, hovering over the shoulder of Scott Beck. Our seniors finalists coming up here after this match on center court.
He's got that Lucky's jersey like Drew had on. I like that, man.
Yeah.
With all the
although it looks
four-leaf
different
clovers
on
on
him
it.
for some
Yeah,
reason.
it does. I talked to Drew. He said, man, I just wish I could have played a little better than I did and make some more shots. He said, I wish I'd have went to a faster bag and just ran bags. And
Yeah. He played tentatively.
yeah,
and
he did.
Nerves, I think, about that player of the season opportunity got to him.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of pressure on him for sure. Nice bag.
All right.
Can she get around it one more time, Finn?
I think she can. We've seen her do it right to left, and there she
There it
goes.
is, man.
It is. Nicely done. All right, another wash. It's going to keep it at 18 on 15. And, yeah, she has been stuck there in the mid-teens for quite some time.
So there you go. I got
There
him.
it is.
Look at that.
Spencer Garner took down juniors just a little while ago.
I've been trying to get somebody to get him over here, man. I'm going to get him.
He's probably still out signing autographs.
No, he's sitting right there. I see him. He got his hat on backwards, sitting right behind Jamie Lee there.
Oh, yeah, I see him.
Yeah. See Scott Mitchell heading over there. Scott's living in the moment. I played Scott earlier, man. It's just so much fun. That family's just so nice.
Yep.
You know, Whitney's been running these tournaments all weekend. What a good job she's doing over there. Oh, there was a
nice
bag
bag
right there. Yes.
That's a gather right there, and that might be the best shot she's thrown.
Yeah, and she threw that
all
with
day.
aggression.
She did. With purpose.
Yeah.
Kim's just got to stay gathered and hold on, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't go. Now he's walking away.
We'll get him. All right, there she goes. She did. She said, I did it. I picked up two.
Yeah, finally.
I picked up two. So there it is, 18 on 17 now. She gave herself a little whoo-hoo.
Absolutely. Absolutely. 18 on 17. And I got Spencer Garden heading this way, Finn.
You are a talent wrangler,
I am.
my friend. All right, first bag.
Kennedy finally off that 15. She's
Back
been
in
stuck
the
on it.
head.
Guess what she does? She leaves it just a little bit to the left. Not a bag that's not out of play, though.
No. That certainly serves
Nice.
as a blocker for herself. Kim might have made it a little bit more difficult.
Yep. Nice replacement right here. Oh, that's perfect.
Oh,
Look at her
nicely
bags.
done.
Yeah. Oh, and that
Very
was
nicely
not
done.
bad. If you're going to put one there, that was a pretty good place.
Coming in hot. Oh, and they
Oh, and
stick.
Kim could grab a couple points out of this with one on the board, I think.
Yeah, Kennedy's
Yeah.
got three up, one down, and then one on the board.
Ooh, they moved.
They did.
That's-
She's running down there.
It's going to be 20 on 17. Wow.
Oh, that was a great bag by Kim right there.
Man, it
She had-
landed just perfect.
Yeah.
Just perfect.
She absolutely gummed up the works that Kennedy had set up for herself there.
There's Kim right down the middle. No mistakes allowed by Kennedy Meineke now. Come on over here, my friend. Yeah, just flip that ear thing over.
You know where your ears are?
Look, I know you're from Arkansas, but come on, don't show it.
What up, guys?
Oh, wow.
What's happening there, champ?
Hey.
We didn't get a chance to
No.
have your game over here in center court, but we thought we'd get over here and give you props. Congratulations on the double dip on
Thank you.
Bryce Jefferson. Nicely done.
You didn't leave Bryce all mad, did you?
He got a little upset.
Oh, man. Come
Everybody
on.
gets upset, though.
Well, let me tell you something, man. You've been playing really well this weekend, huh?
Yeah.
You haven't been playing a whole lot as it is, huh?
Yeah. Just that working live gets you, man.
You got to pay bills now, don't you?
Yeah.
Huh? Are you not old? Are you not aged out of the juniors division yet? I've
Nah.
been seeing you play since you were like
This is my last season, man.
Oh, man.
My last season,
Hey,
I'm done with it.
I tell you what, it's been a while since you won one of those purple jerseys. What does it feel like right now?
And it feels like I'm on top of the world right now.
I
man.
know. That's what I was telling him. You know, I didn't
Yeah.
think I'd ever win another one, and I won one this year.
Yeah.
I know what the feeling's like,
Right.
man. It's like
Right.
euphoria, huh?
Yeah.
I heard your family all over there pulling for you.
Yeah. Yeah, they were definitely excited to see me win it.
Yeah. Well,
It's-
y'all got a close-knit family anyway, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
They
did
just-
beat up on your grandpa today, too, by the way. Just thought that, you know.
Good. He needed it.
Kim has left herself out in the
Yeah.
cold here to give Kennedy a chance to
Who you got here,
beat those
Spence?
4 bag Blues.
I don't know.
She
They're
does
both
it.
pretty good players.
It's 20-19 right now, man. Nobody can make a mistake now.
No, they can't.
So what's up? What's left for Spencer? Look, get your girls waving at you. Look at her.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're getting hearts.
Oh my goodness, that's about the most sickening thing I've seen all day.
Oh, Phil, you know you like the ladies.
Well, congratulations, buddy.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate you coming over here, man, chatting with us a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm really proud of you. I really am.
Thank
you
you,
know
man.
that, man.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, y'all have a good one.
All
Good
right.
to see that big smile
There you
across
go.
the
Yes,
face
sir.
of our juniors champion.
It's funny, you know. The first time I ever met him with that, you know, I've been seeing on 870 post. As these girls are focused right now, they got everything in the hole. And this could do it. Kennedy can close it out.
Yeah, she's got to be able to.
Spencer was just a little old
Stay
thing, man.
tight.
Yep. And man, that family, I've come really close with that family. It don't get any better than that.
Oh boy, and that's one Kim would like to have back to try again. She just basically saved Kennedy right there. Might have given her the opportunity to finish this off.
Oh, and she
She
didn't do it.
She's got one
Oh,
left. Uh-oh.
backside airmail time, baby. Backside airmail.
Oh, she wants to go down and take a look at it. I don't blame her. Wow. Look at Kennedy. She's a little embarrassed. Make you want to go down there and look at that wash.
Shoot it, man.
I don't see a whole lot of 4 and 3
here we go.
washes,
Got to go up, baby. Got to
Everybody's
go
got
up.
Those index fingers in the air
Yeah.
like they just don't care. All right, let's see what she got.
Let me tell you, she's got that shot. This game ain't over, Finn. Boom! Oh, and it drug it, man. What a shot. Almost, man.
Very nicely done. Great shot. I love the net
That was
it
great.
took
Absolutely.
to do that. Well done, Kim.
I thought
well
she
done,
made
Kennedy.
that.
Woo, baby.
Caught just enough of Kennedy's bag to get it in, but
Yeah.
it was on there.
You know what? And she yelled right when that happened. She
Yeah.
could tell what she's going to do. Apparently, she's going to go get some fudge.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to ask her later on. Uh-oh.
Let's get Kennedy
Yeah,
over
right.
here.
Yeah, I'm going to stand up, get my knees all stretched out.
All right. Congratulations again. No,
Not you. Not you. You didn't win.
you got a win to come
You got to
over
win to
here,
get
mister.
over here and talk to me.
Want this one over here. Come on around.
Good luck.
Oh, my goodness. There's the big old wooden thing for presentation purposes.
You don't have it. You've got enough of these. Can I take this one home?
That's double digits for me now.
Huh?
That's double digits for me now.
Is it
Double
really?
digits.
Yeah,
That's
it's
10, huh?
Well, we were looking down the list, and I mean, it was basically you, her, Josephina, you, her,
Kelly
you,
Naylor
her,
slipped
Kelly
in there.
Naylor,
Another girl we
her.
didn't know slipped in there.
Maggie Geiger.
Yeah.
Then there was a couple others. And then the last 5 or 6, it's just been bang, 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 back and forth. But congratulations, and that was a little bit nerve-wracking there at the end. How about that? Going down there to start counting them up while she's still got a bag in hand. That is.
I was so used to her going first. I thought I was like, oh, crap.
Well, let me tell you something. You got stuck on 15 for a long time. Long time. I was hoping that number wasn't going to haunt you.
I think it still will.
That's good. So what was it with the game turn? Because you got up on 14 right around there, and then all of a sudden she started making this comeback. She went around the back of that screen and pulled something out. Was it in her cup?
What do you
was it?
think she put in that
What
cup?
was
Because
it?
she didn't put some milk. I'm fixing to go try
I
to
don't
get
know.
me a
Said I
shot
should
of it.
take a sip of it. I mean, I knew she was probably going to do it because in Spooky Nook, I was reading like everyone was saying, waiting for her to pull the time out. And then I just kind of played her game a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we've seen a lot of strategy played this weekend, more than just brute force and whatnot. But congratulations! And in fact, it's funny, we had some internet issues, so it was your all's first game where you bounced her to the losers bracket where the internet left, and when we rejoined an hour and a half later, there you are getting ready to go again in the championship match. But really good shooting, really good plan. I mean, you were able to escape a couple of mistakes. She made a couple that she was not able to take advantage of. We're going to have so many patches on that jersey by the end of this season, and who knows, maybe this could be our women's champion. Maybe this could be our first ever Queen of Cornhole in Tulsa, Oklahoma. What do you think? No. What? No, this way.
You gotta have confidence,
gotta go
man. You've played the best all year long. You gotta have confidence going into Tulsa and winning the last major. A little booster for you.
You're making her turn red. All right, let's let her get off.
Yeah, you got to go play co-ed, man. Holding up the bracket.
Holding up that bracket. All right.
Congratulations.
No worries. Nicely done. Congratulations to Kennedy Meineke. She takes the women's division, and now it's time for the old man to get up and get it done.
That's right.
Scott Beck comes in as the unseat twice. Mick Hoaxang, and this is going to be a good one too. I love watching both of these guys play, and I think Mick has abandoned the big. I'll have to ask Phil. Has Mick abandoned having the big phone on his belt? Didn't he?
Yeah, I think he used to wear that little case, you know.
Yeah, on his belt.
Yeah.
You ready to go, baby?
Here we go.
So we know he's throwing luckies. What's Beck throwing?
He throws dadgummit. If you asked me, I could have told you here in a minute.
I did ask you.
Yeah, I know. I said, if you hadn't asked me, I probably could have told you is what I meant to say. He does bag brokers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah. I knew I'd remember it in a minute.
Very good. Well, I tell you what, Kim Dice put up a hell of a fight. Kim Dice Jackson, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just keep doing it. I'm so used to saying it. But Kennedy Meineke prevails in a single win victory. How about that? Both of them in double-digit wins. That doesn't leave a whole lot for anybody else right there.
And other people going, would y'all please quit showing up? Now, one thing about Michael Hoaxang, he's going to fire some air mail.
No question. All right, well, looking forward to this one as they
nice
get underway.
bag.
Nice brute force.
Scott could drag this for 7 right here. Oh, and he knocked Hoaxang in for a walk.
The back.
Yeah, whatever you hit.
We went somewhere.
Those are 5-5 wash. Tell you about Hoaxang, he got beat last week, came in second.
And you get a good look at the entire room, the way things are set up there.
Scott Harper wins last week, but Hoaxang played well, came all the way back through the loser bracket after somebody sitting here in this chair knocked him to the loser bracket. First time I've beaten him in 2 years.
I know he is a bit of your kryptonite.
He really has. And Scott Beck told me the same thing.
I'll tell you, where's Johnny Thomas? I thought for sure he'd be here this weekend.
I don't know. He's been traveling a lot, I know.
We were talking to him about where he had been, and then in Shreveport, all of a sudden he reemerged
and beat everybody.
Yeah, had a couple of really good majors there strung back to back.
Mm-hmm. Such a good player. Even better person.
Good people.
Yeah, you can say that about 95% of the people in this room, too, though.
And that's only because there's 5% of them you don't know.
That's
yet.
right. The other 5 I don't know. But I know about 95% of them, I can tell you that.
That's a fact. That is a fact. And they know you. They are familiar with
yes, sir.
The Mississippi Ninja. Is there an issue on
the
scoreboard there? Really?
You get it? Oh, it's been stuck right there. It's nothing to nothing still, right? It's not working? Oh, the internet went off.
Yeah. Nice job, Truman.
Who did that? We know who did it.
Uh-huh. We'll have to get him some ballet shoes.
Well, we don't want him kicking the computer either. We got to watch out for that.
Get the toe dancing around here. Good God.
Break another foot. Are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
He works one time with me by himself and breaks his damn foot. What's up with that?
I'd love to tell you I'm surprised. I am not.
Scott will try to get around. Oh. He's got a shot here for. Is he going to shoot an airmail again? No, and he takes. He has helped Michael out.
The mesh system is down.
We know the score is 0-0. There's nothing to write down yet, Scott Beck. And they're going to keep on rolling. There's a 5, 2 10s. That's what that is so far. Do you have a pencil? I will write it down
it
for him.
should be coming back on now. It's there.
Okay.
There we go.
They can put it in 4-12s for me. I'm okay with that.
Well, I'll tell you what. This weekend we've seen some people that could get some PPR. A little love wouldn't hurt.
Man, I'll tell you
We've
what.
seen some crazy low numbers that have led to some surprising wins.
A lot of it led to it, though, by the boards being so tacky yesterday on center
Don't be
court.
blaming the boards.
No. I'm just saying. They were more tacky than hey, try it again, Scott. I think it just came back on. Go ahead and try it. But anyway, the boards were compared to out in the room. You come out of that from playing out there into here, they were a lot. They were not more sticky.
That said, while these guys are unwinding that scoreboard issue, a couple of players that did have a lot of face time on center court, it didn't seem to help them.
No.
You know what I mean?
But
Drew
it should have, though, don't
Drew
you think?
Waking, you said played nervous all the way through and wished he had played it a little different. We talked about how conservatively he had played, and he said he wished he had played faster bags.
Yeah.
Been a little bit more hole for hole. So, I don't know. So, Beck is the first one to draw blood. A 12-on-10. That's going to put him up 2-0.
Scotty, he's such a good player, man. I hate I didn't get to play him this weekend, man. We've had some battles, man.
Yep.
Now, make a chance to get back 2 points right here. That bag seems to be just easing back each time.
Co-ed continues happening here in the rest of the ballroom.
Yeah, and then we're going to have the blind draw, right?
Yeah, I don't know that will be streamed.
No, I'm saying I think I'm going to play in it, actually.
Yeah.
I got a chance to come up to the top if I could win.
Yep.
I had a really good run last week. I want to beat the guys in front of me from Mississippi. I don't need them to be ahead of me.
No doubt. No doubt. Well, that's the fun thing about all this, too, is you were talking about getting ready to get into these state championships and then also, playing those state tournaments at the Worlds and how much fun that is. The statewide pride. Absolutely. I mean, there's probably 6 states that probably are more competitive against one another like that, and you are in one of them.
Oh, yeah, it is, for sure.
To be sure. Oh, look at that. Spencer's got an entourage.
Yeah, he's got somebody carrying his stuff, carrying his bags, all kind of stuff,
he's not
man.
Carrying anything. I'm surprised they're not walking him out on their shoulders.
There's 4 from Mick Hoaxing.
Yep. I like those bright bags that Beck is throwing.
Yeah, we can definitely tell these apart, that's for sure.
I wish I knew whose they were.
What do you mean that?
Who makes them?
Oh, I'm telling you, bag brokers.
Oh, okay.
That's who he throws for.
I'm just messing with you.
Oh,
boy.
There's a Philip Barnett bag if I've ever seen
that
one.
Would be a Finn special.
I didn't do one of those all day today either. That's kind of surprising.
Yeah. See, when Mick throws it, that's what we call a unicorn. When
That's
I
right.
throw it, it's like, oh, he's back.
It's back. It's normal.
There he is.
He's got a chance to get 3 here. Scott of law enforcement, police officer.
Is that right?
Yeah, he picks up 3 right there.
Very nice.
6-5 is going to be our score.
So, Mick, just so you know, anything you do can be held against you, and it was.
Yeah.
Cost you 3. Here's something else, too. You and I were talking about this yesterday, and I started thinking about it. When we first started doing this, together. Just think about the difference in the way the seniors division runs now.
Yeah, it's a lot faster.
Oh my goodness.
Well, we've gotten
the new infusion.
yeah, absolutely. And these guys are younger guys that are
younger seniors.
Yeah, younger seniors. Absolutely.
But no disrespect to the OGs,
Man.
T-Bone and
Mike Schaefer,
who
God
was
rest
around
his
for a
soul,
while.
but
But
yep.
I mean, just it is just a whole different look and feel
It
to
is.
the game. But you really, really see it in the seniors division.
You do.
And what I love to see most of all, and we've talked about this consistently, and it's become more so. The dealer's another couple more for Mick as Scott leaves one up top right around 1 o'clock. Is that seniors players playing shoulder to shoulder with juniors, with the younger players? You know
No,
what
not
I mean?
yet. I think. Let me tell you one.
Just in singles, when I see it playing, when they're playing against one another in the singles bracket, I love seeing that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Well, there's so many. I mean, and I don't like to go back to this, man. I'm 65 years old. There's no doubt about it. And I've been a competitive guy all my life. And I can come in here and be competitive with anybody in this building.
Yeah.
It's 65 years old. Think about that. A lot of 65-year-olds are sitting on the couch with the remote in their hand, you know?
Oh, I will be.
Yeah. No, you won't.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
going to be sitting there with me. I'm going to be 80 and you're going to be 50. You know? Come on. But, yeah, I mean, that's what makes this game so great, man.
Yep.
And the way it's still growing, and you and I talked about this off air earlier, you know. This game is not going away. It's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Well, you're starting to see, and I think Frank kind of pioneered this thinking way back in the day with the ACO where, you know, a lot of companies were throwing golf outings and this and that.
Yeah.
You're starting to see more of those sorts of things
Oh,
turn
yeah,
into cornhole
absolutely.
tournaments for fundraisers, for team building, and all those sorts of things. And that's where something like Monster Cornhole comes into play, where you can start building out points and start earning prizes and doing things and playing at high level. And you don't have to be a member of an organization, a league, a club, anything. You can be, but you don't have to be.
Yeah.
And with the use of Scorholio, nice area.
He went for it, man.
He did. He almost hit one of the light fixtures.
Yep.
But I love that because you can come in and play at a eye level skill set, and it's great. So it just allows the continued growth of the game.
Absolutely. And, you know, and I know, you know, the handicap system going to come into play one of these days, you know.
Next
and
season 21.
yeah, I mean, you're going to be playing. It's going to give some advantage to the lesser player, but not that much. Where the skilled players should still be able to do what they do.
You know, there's and the whole point of that, and for if you're listening and you're not 100% clear on what we're talking about, this handicapping system, which has come in, it's going to take your PPR and it's going to keep rolling, and it's going to determine each frame how many points you are basically spotted by somebody who is maybe a much higher level player than you. So let's say you have you're throwing a 10 and I'm a 5. You know, I'm going to get 5 points to start, but it will not be used in majors.
That was just fixing to say that. We will not be using this at majors. Don't freak out.
Yeah, and they can run both divisions in the regionals.
Yeah, don't freak out. We will not be using that at majors, please.
But by all means, call and gripe about something you heard.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, again, the whole point is because people walk in, and if you've been watching the ACO long enough, you know names like Isaac Hurt, Caleb Hurt, you know, Drew Wake, some of these other names that are always at the top of the list, and you walk in and you get 2 games and you're done. That's no fun.
Well, let's put it this way.
Why would you want to keep doing that?
Oh, it's a nice bag by Scott. But let's put it this way. You had some guys come in that y'all met out and throw some bags with us today, but they're not ready for this type of competition here at the major. But they can start going to some little regionals, you know. They come in here and see how big this thing is. Maybe it's something I might want to get into.
And something else I would tell you, too. If I come in and I'm new and I don't just want to come in and get my ass handed to me
that's true.
Going home, I can play side by side with you. I've got a chance maybe to score a point,
a
couple of points here and there, extend the game maybe 4 or 5 frames. But guess what else is happening for me? I'm learning from you.
Absolutely.
I'm learning to play the game.
I agree with that.
nothing more satisfying than finally beating the person that showed you how to play the game.
Absolutely.
And it gives that opportunity. So throughout the regionals, throughout the course of this season, you'll have the opportunity as a certified official to determine how you want to play that. I know Scott's not having that, but Mike did him.
Mick did him a favor. He owed him a couple in this match so far.
I don't even think he saw it. He spun around disgusted with himself and missed it. Nicely done there to squeeze one through. Mick going to run.
Oh, how about that?
Boy, and he's going to gain 2 points out of that.
He's up, too, 13-10 now.
How about that? Yep. So anyway, I guess the point being to the point of the expansion of the game and the fun.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. And everybody here is always having a good time. Not everybody's in it for the money. In fact, most people aren't in it for the money. Nope. They're in it to come out and be part of a family reunion every chance they get.
I talked to a dude over here. It was this first major. I talked to him. Man, he said, I didn't realize this was this much fun. Mm-hmm. He said, I've had the absolute best time this weekend. You know, and then when you think about the tournaments we have, they're in some really cool places.
Yeah, places you might never think to go on your own, but you get a chance to explore.
Like I went to South Dakota last year. It was probably one of the best cornhole trips I've ever had. I'm serious. It was that much fun. Yeah. And got to see that part of the country that I would have never saw if it wasn't for this game.
Well, I'm going to tell you, if I had made you a list of places I thought I would go in my life, 100 places, Medford, Oregon was not on that list.
I haven't been there yet, but I'm going to get there.
But I'm telling you what, it's at the top now.
It is, yeah.
I'm thinking about retiring if I ever get to
retire. Lord, you to Oregon? I don't see you being an Oregonian. Is that what it would be? Oregonian?
I'm not kidding you. I fell in love with the place while I was out there, and I would never have gone there.
But we're going to have the Worlds there in a couple of years, right?
The Worlds will be there in a couple of years. So you might be able to stay at my house by then.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to come by.
It won't be a big house. It'll be one of those Amazon tiny houses. But, as these two continue to exchange body blows, 13-10, Scott Beck over Mick Hoeksang. But if he wins, he's going to have to do it again.
Yeah.
Able to leak one in there and pull another one.
Got a chance to grab a couple more right here.
A couple more, take it to 15-10.
Scott's in the groove right now.
All right, that's going to do it. That's going to put a couple more in his pocket.
I didn't think I'd ever beat Mick Hoeksang until I got him last week.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy, he runs bags with the best of them.
I don't think that score took.
Yeah, no, they've been having to push it twice every time almost.
Yeah, they'll correct that when they get down there. To it.
That's an on-purpose block, I promise you. The way Scott's been running bags. Now, Mick's going up. I'm tell you this.
There it is. Oh!
Dead center. Dead center.
Scott.
Hey, dead center.
Asked and answered. Nicely done. There's another.
Oh, the air show is on, baby.
Kick one in, kick one off. Give Scott the opportunity just to run through it now.
Oh,
boy.
Now, Mick backs me. He may try backside to grab a couple. Yeah. No. Oh. I'm disappointed in Hoeksang right there.
Safety.
Oh, my gosh. Did he just lay up?
Yeah, what's wrong, Colonel Sanders? You chicken? It's Hako. Hoeksang always chickens out.
Scott's in the groove, man.
Yeah, we talked about it, the seniors, the way it used to be, it was bag for bag bag for bag, middle of the board. And when these guys do it, they can still just go hole for hole.
Yeah,
but
they
they're
can.
doing it a lot faster.
Oh, yeah, a lot faster.
They're not timing it with a calendar.
We had the T-Bone Dawson era,
Mm-hmm.
And this is two more right here for Scott Beck. He could bump that bag out. Nope, he didn't.
Just decides to circle the drain and take it, pick up a couple right there.
I tell you what, I like the fact that Hoeksang did not chase that bag right there.
What happened?
Oh, Lord, here we go again.
Scoreboard's gone.
Craig Irvin going to give us an assist right here.
I don't know what happened there.
I don't either. I know how to do it, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
Good
crazy.
job. Good job, Craig. Good job.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Yeah. accidentally touched his hair earlier. He said, "That's pretty soft." And I said, "Man, really?" I said, "That was just an accident, young man."
It won't be next time.
No, yeah, it's so soft.
I tell you, the folks here in Branson have done a great job of making this all possible with everything else they've got going on. So certainly thanks to the Christina and the whole crew at the CVB.
This could be the game, Finn.
Bang.
Oh. now Oakland can pick up two right here.
Going up. Trying to drain it.
Just a
and it's
10-10 wash. What a round. Ruth Kitchen says that was a heck of a round.
Yeah, she is thrilled. That almost woke her up.
That's too funny.
That's there was a lot going on there for a 10-10 wash.
It was, man. Both of them shot the airmails. Scott's went in clean.
All right, back down the center. Control the hole. Blocker put in place. Force him to run through.
Oh, he tried to run through.
He did. Did what it was supposed to do.
Yeah.
He runs through it. That's what you're supposed to do there, Scott.
That's the first bag Scott's really had off, and Mick might have let him off the hook again, but Mick's going to shoot that. Maybe not now. He's thinking about it, though, Finn.
Nope, he's just going to take it.
Oh, he's only going to get a penny.
He's going to pick up one.
Yep, 17-11 now. You got to have one to make that comeback, though, as we always say. Branson, Missouri, babe. This is one of my favorite places, too. Margaritaville moved up very highly last weekend, too. Yeah, I'm telling you.
So the World Championships of Cornhole this year, Tulsa. Next year, back to Owensboro, kind of our home away from home for Cornhole. And then it is off to Medford, Oregon. And hopefully we'll just continue to be able to roll out our World Championship locations each year. We can tell you the one down the end of the line so you can start making plans and look forward to it.
Yeah, you got plenty of time to start planning your trip to Medford, Oregon. You got 2 years.
2 years and a couple of majors between
nice
now
bag, and this could be it.
Taste.
Oh, nice. Now, Scott in for the win, though. And we're going to the second game, baby.
And he does it.
I thought it was going to stop, and that's one of them.
All right. One down, one to go. This is a one-and-done scenario now between the king seed holder, Michael Hoaxang.
Probably two of the best players in the division.
I haven't seen
today.
his brother as much.
No, I saw him earlier in the year a few times. Matter of fact, I drew him as a blind draw partner.
Rick, right?
Yeah, Rick. I remember the first time we ever saw him was here when they played for the World Championship in doubles.
Mick and Rick.
Yeah, I'm keep on going. Say it one more time. Rotate.
Oh. Heinerman, do they need to rotate?
No, he's
Can they swap? Can he stay?
Yeah.
High seed.
Always a higher seed. Yeah. Good try, though, Scott. You know, when you think about it, you throw the first bag right here. Mickey's got it. You may not have that first bag again the rest of the day. Does it really matter? I mean, if you just run, and don't ever give that first bag up, it does.
Well, you heard Kennedy talk about that. When she started walking down, Kim still had a bag in her hand. She said, I'm so used to her having the first bag, didn't even occur to me that she'd have one left.
Yeah.
So I guess it does make some never mind.
I think when Mick loses, it makes him mad as he gets the first 2 points in this game.
Mm-hmm.
I think it makes him mad because he just goes where – look how fast he's walking through, man.
Very deliberate.
He just wants to get that bag in there and just can't wait to get it going.
Yeah. He gets down there and goes, I'm going to throw a 13.
Absolutely, 13.
It's going to be so good, they're going to give me a bonus point.
Look at him. He's at warp speed, too.
But, you know, it's funny, too. Beck, as you've said a million times, he just gets in your head and he just wears you down.
Yes.
He's like water over a rock.
Good to see him playing good. He struggled at some of these majors this year, dude, and he'll admit that to you.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to go right in between these two right here. Hello?
Yes, he did.
Yep.
And I would tell you this, I met him down.
Oh,
boy. He's going to do it again, just kind of cut through that opening that's provided.
Oh, but he's okay with that, though, man. He's not mad.
Take 4. He gave Mick a little favor, but we met him.
Legends, baby.
At Legends down in just outside of Texas A&M down there.
Guess who had to play him the first game of that seniors tournament?
I believe that
and he beat the dog crap out of me.
Yeah. But I would tell you that was our first time seeing him, and he played elsewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know that anybody enjoys playing here as much or more than he does.
No, he loves it, man. He does. He told me he played in a big event Friday and didn't get here Thursday and didn't get here till late. But he's going to make his pro status, I think, this year.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I know that's what he's been shooting for. Matter of fact, he's had to travel long way. He traveled from Texas to Illinois for a regional.
Yeah. Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. That's certainly a disappointment leaving the front side of the hole open there. So it'll
even it up.
Offer up 2 to tie it at 4.
That player sitting right there, Randy Wall. You see him sitting right there. You know Randy Wall, Finn?
I do not.
He's sitting right there with that lady right there with the pink backpack front row. You talking about a guy that came on. You know, he made the final 8 here a couple weeks ago. The guy's playing some really good cornhole. I've known him for a long time, too. You know, he's played on center court a couple times. He come up, man, you just give me some good props. Man, dude, you were playing good. That's why I give you good props.
Well, we've talked about it time and time again. Oh, and that one just leaks off to the back.
And that's a bad bag by Hope Sling right there. You got to go in after he goes off.
Got to make that kill shot.
Yeah. He tried to get it, and then Scott can get around and get 1 point out of this. Oh, he gives up 1.
He's lucky it wasn't more.
And he should be very happy, man. Either get 1 or give up 1 right there. That's really nice after you throw 1 off the back for sure.
Let's see who's watching along with us here on
I hadn't even looked at it in a while.
The YouTube channel. I'll have to refresh. See what's happening here.
I'm going to bring my laptop next time.
No, you're not.
I just like working off my phone anyway.
You just like saying it.
Yeah.
The Wiz, he continues.
Is he on today? Way to go.
Keep an eye. He was on earlier before we had all of our
Wizard,
issues.
baby. The man. Is he coming to Worlds?
I feel like he said he was going to try.
Yeah.
A lot of it comes down to folks' work
nice
schedule
bag,
and
Scott.
how much holiday time they've got. Yep. That's going to be a Washington.
Washington, baby.
Sid Carlisle says, I love playing the better players here in Michigan. It definitely helps me get better. And that's the Wiz is saying, please keep handicap tournaments separate from regular competitions.
Yes.
Yeah, it won't be part of the majors. It'll just be.
It's not going to be something that's going to disrupt everything in the whole corn war. It's not going to happen. So don't freak out just because we talk a little bit about it.
No, he just said nope. He's not going to be able to make it.
Oh, man.
I know Daniel Lilly will be here, and I think a couple of others are going to make the trip. I'm not sure if Steins is coming or not.
Steins a good player, man. He needs to get down into the Worlds for sure.
I think Liam may be making the trip again. I'm not sure. He and Helly.
Oh, and
boy, it's going to be a big one.
That's 6, and Scott's bag's hanging on for dear life right there, but it's not going down. If I'm hoaxing, I'm grabbing that out of the hole right now.
He does take a good look.
You know what? But this is sportsmanship right there. You know, very good.
I'll let you grab it.
Yeah, I'll go put the score in. If it falls, we'll change the score.
That's
you
right.
know,
11-4. So
one thing in the seniors division, there is so much sportsmanship. You know, we were talking about it. I'm gonna go ahead and put this out there. We were talking about people irritating you, and I told you about this earlier this morning. Somebody play, I won't mention no name, bending down, getting the bag right when I get ready to throw. But we had a nice long talk after it was over. He didn't realize he was doing it, said he wouldn't do it again. We're all good, man.
Well, I mean, you think about the way that this is played, it is very much like, again, I hate to keep doing this.
Like golf, yeah.
It's a gentleman's sport.
It is.
A gentle person's sport.
It is.
Self-governing. You really trust one another to be honest about what it is you're doing, and you can have that kind of conversation. And
and for the most
Scott
part,
wants to take a little look down there.
And for the most part, how many arguments have we seen this weekend?
Don't do that.
No,
don't do that.
No, how many have we seen is what I'm asking.
I'm just saying,
None.
don't jinx it. We
None.
have that jinx jar for a reason.
I may jinx it, but
My point.
Very seldom do we have an argument over something.
Yeah, you might find something every once in a while, but for the most part, your point is well taken. That you can have that conversation and somebody say, I didn't even realize that.
That's right.
Thank you for bringing it to my attention.
Yes, exactly what he said.
Yeah. So 10-10 wash right there.
And I did it in a nice way. I didn't do it in any kind of mean way, And that's how we govern this game.
Well, and I would tell you too, anybody that knows this organization versus any other, the people that want to get that way leave.
Yeah,
and they go somewhere else.
That's right.
There's a place that's welcome.
It's very, very welcome, and we don't welcome that here.
This ain't that place, and
nope.
It's nobody says you got to get out. They know it's.
Yep.
They feel it.
And there's, this is a family-oriented place. And I love it. I mean, this is what I love to do. Hope saying this is an airmail right here, but he's going to leave. He's going to leave Scott's bag to be pushed if he misses.
He's going to get them all. Oh,
that's what I said. He's going to leave his bag to be pushed.
Yeah, those were two poised to go. Had he been just maybe a hair to the left, he'd have pulled them all.
There it is. Nice run pickup. Through. Yep.
Man, it's a nice pickup there to get a couple back. Erica Scott says, "Let's go, Hoagie."
Erica.
I could go for a hoagie right now.
Yeah, me too. I'm about to starve to death again.
I don't know about that.
I had a little thing of popcorn outside earlier.
So co-ed continues. I don't know if you're able to see any teams that are making any headway.
I can if you want me to.
Yeah, it'd be a good idea.
No worries there.
Check up on
Give
things.
you some scores.
I see the Irvins sitting straight across from us. They've been there for a minute, so either they're waiting in the King seat, which I don't believe is the case.
55 co-ed teams today. How about that?
Day, yeah.
The Meads are still hanging in there, playing our local people, Jackie and Terry.
There you go.
Now, let's see who's making a run here. Lisa Hill, Brandon Lacewell
left that one hanging.
Are waiting to play to get to the King seat game. And guess who's waiting on the other end? The aforementioned Irvins.
Oh, they are? Okay.
Yeah, they're waiting for the top part of that bracket, which is held up by Kennedy Meineke earlier.
But to good effect.
Yeah.
Mick just had one that wouldn't refuse to drip over the front side there, so.
The Amises are up 9-0 over the Mees. Kaz Barker, Hilly Barker up 20-7 on Mike Smith and Malini Heffelfinger.
Yeah,
I got it right there.
You.
Matthew Hill, Jordan Kirk up 11-4 on the Browns, Chip and Sherry. Douglas Parker, Lisa Barber up 16-9 on Kim Jackson and Karsten Morris.
Wow.
That's a battle right there.
That's a big one.
Jonathan Nail and Kiara Wills just beat the Persingers 21-10. Still several teams left in this co-ed. Yeah. It's going to be a while on the co-ed for sure.
Double four-bagger here. Yep. Continues to.
You don't even have anything to toast you, Finn.
11-8. No, I don't either. Well, I got some unsweet tea.
Yeah. Unsweet tea? But that stuff's good.
I like it.
Better than English peas.
Yeah, you say that with some malice and intent.
Yep.
I think anybody can tell by your accent that you can't even like saying the words unsweet tea.
Yeah, I drink my tea unsweet though, but where I'm from, it's all sweet tea,
God.
buddy.
Half a pitcher of sugar.
No lie, man. I saw them fixing it at Sonic one day, and it's like, man, they were just kept dumping the sugar in there, man.
Nice, another
Yep.
double four-bagger.
They're rolling right now, aren't they?
Nothing to drink, so they're going to go ahead and put it to us.
Yeah, they're gonna make me suffer, right?
That was someplace. I want to say I was someplace down in Florida, and I ordered unsweet tea, and they go, "What?"
Yeah,
they
really.
didn't even know what it was. I'm like, "Well, it's your tea, without all the sugar." And then when I was over in the UK for our major over there, I ordered iced tea, and they went, "Huh?"
That ain't happening. It's kind of like, I've been to Cancun. It's like they don't want to put any ice in the glass. I think they're trying to save it.
No, honestly, depending upon where you are down there, you don't want ice in your
glass. Yeah, really. Oh, what a shot, and that's clean, man. But you saw what it did? It pulled that the back one back in a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit back towards center.
Oh, and now Hoagie can drag this for 4. He's going to shoot it, too.
I don't know if there's enough there to grab.
Boom, he got it, man. He grabs 2, though.
Too clean, clean. The Wiz is voting. He's throwing his hat in the ring for Crashley to win the co-ed. Mick usually has his best games.
I'm going to go with Brandon and Lisa.
That's pretty good.
I'll go with Brandon and Lisa, man.
They've
They've been on a tear, man.
They've been tearing it up.
They play so well together. It's not that they're great. They just play well together. And Brandon Lacewell, someone was telling me Brandon beat the brakes off me yesterday. Brandon Lacewell's a force to be reckoned with when he's on, man.
Who was it that snapped him up? Was it OTT?
Yeah.
Yeah.
OTT.
Nice
bag. Now, there's temptation. Now, what are you going to do? You going to try to go around it, Mick?
I think he is. He's cut right to left.
Oh, I think Mick should have just shot over that. He's got that airmail. He don't miss very often. Good bag,
nice
Scott
shot.
bag. Nice bag.
And you saw that. He tends to let it go, and the front side of the bag is always coming in hot, down a little bit lower, and that really served his purpose there, a little bulldozer bag.
That was a nice pickup for sure. And he left Mix in place.
He's got one under his belt already, does Scott Beck, so this is a one-and-done scenario here, as Michael Hook-Sang was the king seat holder, trying to hold on here right now and get back what he lost there in the first game.
On those lucky bags.
Mm-hmm. I love that Roto-Rooter sponsorship on the
front,
really.
Too.
I think more people in this organization need to be sponsored by Roto-Rooter.
Especially me.
Uh-huh. Maybe the broadcast team.
Sponsored by Roto-Rooter. Nice bag, Scott. Go make this hard push by Mick.
Nice.
He got it. Made it look easy right there.
Great shot.
Yeah, another double 4-bagger.
Anybody that's got a Roto-Rooter that wants to sponsor us, I'm already thinking of a slogan that would fit us perfectly.
I'm scared to even ask, man.
Talking and unclogging.
That's right.
It.
That's good. That's a good story for us, man.
Good for us.
Absolutely.
Oh, and that one got away from
him. Look at man, when he misses one bag, it's just like it's the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, well, when you're standing shoulder to shoulder with.
Yeah, it is. And that's not good either. It'll be a hard bag to get.
Chin scratcher right there. Look at
that.
And
I like it. He threw that very aggressive, just went right around that bag of Scott's.
Hit both of Scott's bags.
Yep.
Yeah. A little service there. Oh, and Mick helps him out.
Is he going to shoot this fin?
Down 3.
Of course he is. Nice shot, Scott.
That's a great shot. And again, we're kind of back to where we were yesterday. People that have made great shots and didn't get the yield that they deserved.
That was a good shot. Really it hit on the bag. It just didn't pull it in there.
Lost 4 on that one. That's going to take us to 17 on 10.
4 points away from securing another seniors victory. I'm not sure where he stands, to be honest with you. I know he's won at least 2 or 3.
Who's that?
Mick.
Mick.
Yeah. He could be maxed out. I know somebody's got that for me. Try to give you some co-ed scores while you looking that up too.
Well, it's kind of funny because we started the season and Scott won in Legends in Texas, go figure.
Yeah.
And then Mick won the following week in Toledo.
How about this? The Mees have made it 9-8 against the Amoses now.
How about that?
He put Scott in a pickle right there.
Mick picked up Beloit.
Justin Kane, Angel Burrows up 4-3 on Kaz Barkley and Hillary Barkley. Glad to see Angel playing. She was looking for somebody to play today. Matthew Hill, Jordan Kirk up tied at 2 with the Mitchells, Cara Beth and Zach.
Zach, yeah.
Kennedy Monica, Hunter McCullough down 5-4. Jonathan Nail and Kyra Weiss.
Let me see.
Wills.
Kiara Wilson.
Kiara Wilson.
Wilson.
There
That's
you
my
go.
guess.
Yep, and that went off, and Scott Mick's going to pick up another one.
I say that with conviction, so it must be right.
Kim Jackson, Carson Morris up 5-0 on the Halls. Kenneth and Amy, man, out of Paragould, Arkansas. Good to see them still hanging around a little bit. Jason Wolf and Jamie Maddox up Sherilyn Parker and Barbara 6-5 right now. Our score is 18-10 here on center court. Now Scott a chance to cut into that lead a little bit. Oh,
He's still got plenty.
yeah, he's okay.
Plenty of firepower to go after that. He's stepping way out onto the pitch pad, coming in, cutting.
They got it, man. Good
cleaning it up.
bag.
Nicely done. Little squeegee action.
Oh, and he cut big time into this lead.
Earn him 4 back.
There it is.
And he does. He
18-14.
pinches that bag up. Doesn't have an opportunity to follow it down. And whew,
What a match.
it's a good one.
It's a good one, man. It's 2 good matches. The women's match was a really good, tight match.
Yeah, you see on the screen there, Full Throttle Distillery. Thanks to the folks over there, Michael Ballard's Full Throttle
Yeah, that was nice.
Distillery and Smokehouse, food, drink. We had a great opening gathering over there. We've had boards over there that every time I go over there, somebody's playing on those boards. Some kids are using them as like a little bicycle ramp.
Yeah, I've seen them do that too.
Yeah, but the bags are getting some use. I've seen some couples over there pitching while they're waiting for their food. It's kind of cool. Very nice place. Appreciate the hospitality.
Just don't order the bologna sandwich, right?
Can't.
I know they're out of bologna. It's not because it's not good.
I tried. I'm
Scott-
gonna have him mail me one.
Scott's chasing that bag, and
Yeah, he is.
he could chase it into a loss if he ain't careful.
What's interesting, he hasn't really stepped out to go get it.
Oh, and that's what I'm talking about. You
Yep.
chase it, and it's in for the win for Mick Oaksing. Oh, and he let him off the hook.
Oh boy. Gets him to 20.
Yep. Well, Mick, he's got a fast-paced gait, doesn't he?
Well, you may mention that when he
Yeah.
gets
He gets
determined,
pissed off.
gets mad, and he gets determined, and then he gets to stepping. So 20-14, Mick Hoaxang came in holding the king seat, dropped the first game 21-11, I believe, against Scott Beck. Now trying to reclaim the glory that was the king seat and take home that hardwood.
Oh, and there we go.
There's one out to the
Mick struggled a little bit going this way. He's gave up most of his
no-man's
points.
land. Yeah, that one's poised to drop.
Oh,
not
not now.
now.
But no. Tell you what, this is a good opportunity for Scott to pick up 4. Go in, shoot the last one. Man, none of Mick's is going to go.
All right.
Look, now it's decision time.
Decisions.
You can't go off the back.
You got it? He's
Oh,
coming in
no.
hot.
He just slid in.
Oh.
That was probably the smart shot.
I think you're right.
Yeah. Didn't realize Mick was on 20.
Yeah, risk versus reward
Yeah.
right there.
I probably would have done the exact same thing
Well,
right
and
there.
There was that perfect wedge on
Yeah.
backstop. I mean, you would have really had to screw that throw up
Yeah,
to not put it in
absolutely.
there. So, and when I say you, I mean it's the
No, you're talking about
collective you,
anybody.
and I'm talking
Anybody.
about me. I could have done it. 20-16, Hoaxing 1 point away.
But Scott not going away
Nope, until now.
until now.
But
Mick didn't finish it off last time. Had the same opportunity.
yep.
That's all you can do at this point is just go in now.
Yep.
Now, do you shoot it? Do
Hope
you
for
go
a
in and
mistake.
hope Mick mixes the last one? Man, he's shooting it.
Yeah, he's
I
not.
can see it.
Up.
Oh,
What a
no.
great shot, and he just didn't get enough of it.
He threw that high to try
All
to pull
right,
it
well,
down.
congratulations.
What a match.
That was a good match. Outstanding. Well done. Nicely played.
Good shot, Scott.
Scott, nice shot there, and well done, Mick. Congratulations. And that is I think a hard-fought victory through a very strong seniors field.
Yes, very strong.
Present company included.
Yeah, absolutely.
Present company included.
I got my 2 and 2. I'm good. Come on, Mick.
Yeah,
You wanted to come talk to us. Here you go. You earned it. Come over here on the other side of me. There you go.
I'll tell you something. Charlie
be
Case
looking
is
right
all
here.
smiles this weekend. First off, sporting the Clovers, and well done, man. I know that that first one, losing that first one, you had a little extra pep in your step. Well, you just look like you got a little bit mad at yourself.
Yeah, I tell you what, I want to thank Charlie, Lucky's Bags, because they give us the best bags out there and full support, so I really appreciate it.
All right, so here's the camera's on you
Yeah, right
now.
here.
So I want to make sure that they.
Turn around. Make sure you get that. Get,
Yeah.
get there you
Yeah.
go. Poke your chest out. You earned it, buddy. Come on.
We will have a trophy presentation
Yeah.
at some point
Some
here,
point.
the big old wooden thing. But you've had a really good season. I mean, this is a great way, obviously, before you head into Worlds to wrap up this season. I mean, Beck has as well. Anything in and around Texas, he pretty much took. Anything in and around, the middle part of the country, northern part of the country has been your wheelhouse. Who do you see as your biggest competition now heading into the Worlds?
Oh, there's a couple of them. Probably Phillip.
I thought you never mentioned
Yeah.
that.
That's it.
No, there's Daryl Thomas,
Daryl
Daryl
Macon.
Macon, Johnny Thomas. There's so many of them. I mean, seniors is a tough crowd.
Yeah, it is.
We get tired, don't we?
Absolutely. Snap time right now, by the way.
Yeah, we get tired playing this game, but we have fun. I think
we
we got
do.
the best.
Absolutely.
Heck yeah.
And we were saying about the sportsmanship in the senior division.
Oh,
You can't beat it, man. It's awesome to be able to play in it, actually,
Yeah.
at our age anyway, too, right?
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't know who's going to be here tomorrow, you know?
Absolutely. Hey, so how many have you won this year? So,
Three firsts, I think 3 seconds.
so you didn't max out, so you don't get to play
No.
for that player of the year. Dadgummit, you were right there last
I
weekend,
know
too.
it.
If somebody put you in the losers bracket,
Yeah.
made you have to work hard last week.
I know it.
That's
yeah.
the first time I beat you in like 17 years, and I only known you 2.
You did. You more than beat me there, Philip.
Now, how about this man right here? Where you from, like Illinois, right?
Indiana.
Indiana. I know it's
yeah.
one of them high states, but
Yeah.
man, you travel with Randy Wall. Just talking about Randy Wall, how good he's gotten. Man, here
Yeah.
comes your trophy right now. But
Well, heck yeah.
man, you played well. You struggled a little bit at going this
Yeah.
way, it looked like, and then
Yeah.
you righted your ship.
Yeah.
After you let him off the hook the first time, did it worry you a little bit?
Oh, I tell you what, I was worried. I thought, man, I don't need any more seconds.
Well, and you know what I like watching with you guys as well. You both have great airmail bags, and you
Yeah.
weren't afraid to use them. We've seen so many people play so conservatively and tentatively this weekend, and you all went for the shots that you knew you had. I mean, and sometimes you make a great shot and didn't get the yield that you deserved for the shot that you
Yeah.
made. But it was fun to watch you shoot it out, and congratulations.
Yes, sir.
Avoiding the double dip, and it is a pleasure to present you with
Thanks,
this, my
Vin.
man.
Seniors champion, baby.
Heck yeah.
Again.
I held on to it a little longer than normal because I'm never going to be able to hold one that's mine.
Yeah, I was going to see if I could take it home.
Heck yeah.
You can tell me like Johnny Thomas, you can have it. I got plenty.
Exactly.
By the way, when you said Daryl Thomas, you just sent
Daryl-
shivers through the entire
Absolutely.
world.
Oh, yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
There's in the lab somewhere trying to create a Daryl Thomas.
Absolutely.
And
Perfect.
if that ever happens, good luck to
Yeah,
you.
Oh, my God,
absolutely.
yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
congratulations,
Hey,
man.
thanks, sir.
Well done. Cheers.
Good
Philip,
job, baby.
thank you.
Yes,
Nick
sir.
Hoaxang takes down seniors in what has been a crazy schedule here in Branson, Missouri. And so he joins Spencer Garner. He joins Kennedy Meineke as our Day 2 champions. And, again, how about yesterday? Alex McDonald and Justin Lang taking down doubles and with a great final shot to make it happen. And then, of course, Sebastian Barger puts it 3 in a row, back-to-back-to-back, Chicago, and then Camp Margaritaville, and then here in Branson, the final.
In convincing fashion,
Yes, he
too.
did.
There's been no challenge to him.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't luck by any stretch of the imagination, and the guy seems like he is absolutely grooved in. Now we have we'll have some coverage here in a little while of the co-ed. But so let me ask you this: now that we've had all the major divisions wrap, and by the way, congratulations to Wheels, also Russell Love and Batman for taking the adaptive. That happened while we were away with the technical difficulties, but Russell's going to be able to build a nice little outdoor space with all his trophies
Good
as
for
well.
Russell.
Hope to watch the adaptive division continue to grow, and we know when we start again in Buffalo next year, they've got a really great adaptive through the Average Joe's Cornhole folks and whatnot. But again, so now that we've kind of seen it all from the major division standpoint, look ahead now, and I know this makes it even harder than even though we see a lot of the same names. Let's look ahead to the Worlds. who do we need to be watching for in the divisions that, as far as you're concerned, with what you've seen and gotten right and gotten wrong over the course of the season?
Well, what I've seen I've seen Sebastian Barger find something.
Mm-hmm.
He's found something, man, and then and I mentioned Grant Upchurch the other day, man.
Yeah.
This guy's got every shot and tools. And Riley Brewster could be a junior. We saw the shots that he made last year. And then your usual suspects that are here every year. Isaac Hurt, he's going to be the returning king of cornhole. And you still have Fergie and you still got Craig, two king of cornholes coming in. So this division is going to be wide open. And the women, you see these two women been battling out. I look for about the same thing at the Worlds, huh? Who can finish it off to get the Worlds? And junior Spencer Garner just showed. You still have Riley Brewster, Caleb Rogers. They've won the juniors doubles a couple of times. Either one of them could come down to it. Bryce Jefferson, we know how good he can be. I mean, seniors, Johnny Thomas and Daryl Makers, man. I mean, there's really, man, when it comes down to getting the picks, and I know I've got challenge to make my picks against the CBC boys. I mean, but let me tell you something. This field is probably as open as I've seen it, We've got a bunch of guys that have came back to the ACO. Bob Bonch is a senior. Let me tell you something. That's a name right there that could come wax the floor with everybody in this deal. Chris Day, if he can keep his head on right when he gets toward the end, it's wide open, man.
In the seniors, Art Brown.
Yeah, Art Brown, man. Look at nobody knows who Art Brown is. He's such a good player, though. But, man, I love it. I can't wait.
Well, it's going to be fun. And the great thing about the Worlds, too, is we have women's doubles. We have juniors doubles. We have seniors doubles, which we don't run.
Yeah, we don't run it, yeah.
So it's going to be fun to watch some of those teams get together and just start trying to run trains through the entire division. So that's always an added bonus of the World Championships week. But all of it leading toward the final week in July in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
I can't wait, man.
It is going to be big, big fun. Now, we are going to take a little bit of a break. The two of us will leave the center court open and on camera for those who want to watch some of the co-ed as we work our way back toward the quarter, semi, and finals of that. And we'll put a nice big bow on things here in Branson. A great way to end the season, as always. Season 20 has been a lot of fun, man. And I don't see it ending anytime soon.
I just want to say, partner, another great year, man.
It has.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of fun. I'll tell you something. And pretty soon you won't recognize either one of us.
No, because we're gonna keep falling off. I tell you, I am.
I don't have any problem tipping our hats to ourselves.
Absolutely, me neither, buddy. I'm very proud of what I've done. I'm not gonna lie, very proud. 3 years in the making, too, dude. 3 years in the making.
Same here, brother. I still got a long way to go.
Yeah, I do too.
I will like it when Heinerman doesn't have to use the wide-angle lens, so I can get in here with you. So it's been a fun season. It's been a fun year. What a crazy way to end it.
Yeah.
With flooding and mitigation and flip-flop schedules and everything else. But thanks again to everybody here in Branson. We're not signing off for now. We'll leave things go for you so you can check out some co-ed competition on your Saturday afternoon, which does seem strange, but it's all part of the package. And on behalf of Philip Barnett, the Mississippi Ninja, Finn, the loudmouth for the ACO, will be back to center court here in Branson to put a big bow on all of it here in just a little while on the ACO Digital Network.